Well, that was a great introduction. Thank you, Brian. It's really exciting to be meeting with all of you today. The work that you all are doing is a really high priority for the president, the vice president, and also for my team at the NEC that really thinks this work is both incredibly important but also incredibly rewarding. When the president took office, he said he wanted to see an economy that works for all Americans. And for him, that really does mean a commitment to investing in communities that for too long had been left out or left behind. Nowhere is that clearer than in our commitment to our energy communities that have powered this nation for generations. In fact, in the first week that he was in office, President Biden established the Interagency Working Group on Coal and Power Plant Communities and Economic Revitalization, or the Energy Communities IWG. The historic investments that we are now able to make between the rescue plan, the bill, the Inflation Reduction Act are really giving us this ability for the first time in a long time to spark cycles of investment with public investment, bringing in private investment and reinforcing each other in a way that grows jobs and creates opportunities for small businesses, creates a lot of new jobs, and that is really our goal. We know, of course, that each energy community, they may share common challenges, but each energy community has different assets, different history, different resources, and different local people. And that's why we have prioritized the creation and launch of rapid response teams, people that are providing that on-the-ground, real-time connection to federal support for regions facing acute challenges, particularly like the closure of power plants that Brian was just talking about. We have seen the establishment of 6 of these rapid response teams from Wyoming to eastern Kentucky, and we're working to ensure that, unlike some other initiatives that may not last longer than a single administration, that these are really woven into the fabric of our federal agencies. Supporting these communities, we know, is the work of not just years but decades, and we want to make sure that this work, through the work that you're doing, is sustained. To ensure the sustainability of this work, I am extremely excited about today's announcement that in partnership with AmeriCorps, we're opening applications for a new Energy Community AmeriCorps Vista program through the AmeriCorps Climate Corps. This new program, with $8.9 billion from the Department of the Interior, the Department of Commerce, the Appalachian Regional Commission, and AmeriCorps, will fund more than 140 Energy Community Vista members to be placed in priority energy communities across the country. Those members will work directly with communities to navigate federal funding opportunities and pull together resources from multiple sources. And of course, it'll just bring the energy and excitement of all these new members to these communities. Of course, we want to make sure that they are able to help communities access the incentives and the bonuses that are built into our programs, which we're already seeing having some signs of success, whether through the Inflation Reduction Act Section 48C tax credit, which is allocated $4 billion to manufacturing in communities with coal plant closures. And we also are seeing this in terms of actual exciting investments on the ground. We've seen more than $30 billion in federal support to the communities most affected by the energy transition from Appalachia to the Four Corners, and we are now seeing billions of dollars of private investment. Brian mentioned Weirton, West Virginia, once a national leader in steel production, at its height employing 12,000 steel workers, and as he mentioned, in recent decades, really that's dwindled to just a handful. But today we're again seeing new investment and jobs because of Forum Factory 1, which is the site of production for iron air batteries, which are used in renewable energy technologies, including the build out of the electric grid. So there are places like Weirton that are charting a new future. Nearby, a titanium manufacturing company, Timmit, is building a new facility on the site of a shuttered aluminum plant powered entirely by solar panels and advanced batteries. So West Virginia, we think, is going to be, as it has been in the past, as it powered the Industrial Revolution in the past, we expect to be a leader in the next generation of clean energy manufacturing. So we're excited about today's announcement. We have a real opportunity to build the future in our energy communities, and I think this new announcement in partnership with AmeriCorps is going to bring that kind of enthusiasm and excitement that will help these communities chart the future. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Michael to talk about this partnership more.